Do you have a sense of what president they would like to see in the White House? I mean, I think we all know, but I'd like your impressions.
Shireen and I were in Cairo and Alexandria in January, and I can hardly exaggerate the fascinated obsession, fixation that people have of what's happening in America. They can hardly believe that this is something. You could not have someone with the mirror image of Barack Obama's background becoming president, a Copt becoming president of Egypt. So they're absolutely fascinated by it. And I think that the problem is that the expectations are going to be so high that there's bound to be a disappointment and a letdown when they discover there's a certain continuity, particularly when it comes to strategic interests.
Yeah, the problem is none of us really know where the Middle East is going to be on the agenda, how far up it is, because you look at Georgia, you look at Ukraine, you look at all sorts of tinderboxes that may go up and other problems. So you don't know where this is going to ride in what they're going to pay attention to.
John?
John Bradless, New York University. Carl, it's good to see you again, and that was a powerful statement. My question, to some extent, has been anticipated. I was going to ask if you could recite 2 or 3 recommendations you could make in respect of policy toward the Middle East to President Obama.
Sure, you go.
Close Guantanamo, close Guantanamo, close Guantanamo.
That would be a start. But I think that it would be a wonderful thing if a President of the United States would try to summon a conclave of the spiritual leaders of all the great world faiths for a discussion of some of the issues of the use of violence in politics, to see if you could not begin to develop a counter to the belief that jihadism is somehow mainstream Muslim religion, which it is not.
What you do see when you travel in the Middle East is how pervasive the conspiracy theories are. And that what used to be the British behind, Mossadegh said at the time of the coup, about the British, he said, you don't know how evil they are. And now we've replaced the British, you don't know how evil they are. And we have supported some very nasty regimes. We supported torture in Iran with Savak. Egypt has had problems with Muslim Brotherhood. We haven't been always on the right side there. So when we do torture and things like that, this just reinforces people's idea. Well, Americans are doing what everyone else is doing. We did have the moral high ground, but with rendition and torture and all the things that have been going on as a result of this war, it does really undermine our position. That's why I say Guantanamo, close it.